DeVries here, the College Football Geek from collegefootballgeek.com and Football Nation, here to bring you the top 5 running back prospects for the 2012 NFL Draft. Let's dive right in. All right, at number 5 we have Doug Martin from Boise State. Doug Martin rushed for 1,299 yards last year, 16 touchdowns. He can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Now, Doug Martin, when you compare him with some of the other running back prospects in this draft, he doesn't do any one thing at an elite level, but he does everything at a solid level. He's an all-around workhorse type running back, and I think he's going to make a team pretty happy in the 3rd round, maybe dip into the 4th round. Keep your eye on Doug Martin. Number 4 on our list, LaMichael James, the electric running back from the Oregon Ducks. LaMichael rushed for 1,805 yards this past season, 19 touchdowns on the ground. Keep in mind, he missed a couple games with an elbow injury. Not bad for a smaller back, weighs in the 190 range, 5'8", not a big back. But think about Darren Sproles from the Saints last year. Think how he's been utilized in the NFL. I think if LaMichael can slip to a really solid team in the late 2nd round, he could be a luxury pick, kind of a missing piece to the puzzle on a really solid offense. He could be extremely dangerous for years to come. Number 3 on our list, David Wilson from Virginia Tech. This guy is a superior athlete. You might remember his YouTube clip a couple of years ago where he did 8 standing backflips in a row. The guy returned kicks last year. And oh, by the way, he was 3rd in the entire country in rushing with 1,713 yards. The only chink in the armor for David Wilson for fantasy freaks is he only scored 9 touchdowns last year. A lot of goal line touches were vultured by his quarterback and his fullback. Something to keep an eye on in the NFL. But David Wilson, superior athlete, and he looks like he's going to be an early 2nd round selection in the April draft. Number 2, Lamar Miller from the Miami Hurricanes. And oh my goodness, have the Canes had a string of running backs in the NFL that have all panned out. Think about Willis McGahee, Frank Gore, Clinton Portis, Edgerrin James. The list goes on and on. Lamar Miller, much like David Wilson, is a superior athlete. Miller ran the fastest 40 time of all running backs at the Combine, and he has snuck his way into that late 1st round, early 2nd round range. Lamar Miller from the Canes looks to be the next great running back from the U. And number 1 on our list, who else could it be? Trent Richardson from the Alabama Crimson Tide. This guy won 2 national titles in his 3 years in Tuscaloosa. Last year, he rushed for 1,679 yards. He can catch the ball too, folks. 29 receptions for 338 yards. He tallied 24 touchdowns on the season. He's the most complete back in the draft since Adrian Peterson or Darren McFadden. That's why he's being talked about as a potential top 10 pick. Trent Richardson from Alabama, he looks to be hands down the top running back in the 2012 NFL Draft. So there you have it, folks, the top 5 running back prospects for the 2012 NFL Draft. Keep an eye on these guys. They're going to be making a lot of noise playing on Sundays in 2012 and beyond. For Football Nation and collegefootballgeek.com, I'm Todd DeVries.